Yes, sir.
Maybe
Yes,
you
sir.
should get me up.
30
Alright.
seconds.
30 seconds. All right.
Alright, we live.
Yeah.
All right.
Alright, welcome back,
20
race fans.
seconds.
Thank you. 20.
So, tonight starts the first night,
Wolfie.
race one, round one of the playoffs.
All right. What's the timer at?
Let's go.
Alright, you can join. Jump in. Join. Uh-oh. I hope I'm not loading into the race. Wolfie, no. Well, you have a couple of invites.
Let's see what happens tonight. It is the first race, and it's round one in the truck for playoffs. Excuse me. We're gonna get into this race here soon. Get rolling, and soon we're gonna start round one.
Yeah, you guys should.
Wolfie.
Oh.
Stop.
Where did Dan go?
All right. Hello, YouTube, Facebook Live, and Twitch. Welcome to Chicagoland. Wow, we are in the lobby. All right, we're gonna join right on back.
We might
Gonna get you into the
Is he
action.
still here or no? Is he still on track though? Alright, everybody knows where they started, qualified.
All right.
Alrighty. What's going on here?
Lobby being remade.
Well, Scooby died.
Yup.
Yeah, picking Dan up.
Wait, where is Scooby? Corey died. I think everyone died there for a moment.
I gotta go get your sister. She went for a walk.
And it's the demo derby.
Oh, I don't know. 16 Grizzly died on my screen. He just went flipping around the corner.
Well, yeah, we're restarting the race.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I was
Just saying.
All right.
just trying to do a pace lap. He'll get them a chance to get in.
Wolfie. We'll be right back.
Glad I double checked that. I almost had the changes on.
Oof, going back to the old days.
Okay. So what are we at?
I just remade it.
Okay.
Sending everybody invites.
Alright.
Well, now's your chance to meet. Jump in and then you can. Fuck yeah.
All right.
9 in here. Stand your ground, bud. Hold your spot. Damn it. Say, well, you should have been quicker. So get used to looking at this back bumper. Everybody knows where they started, qualified.
Is Dane all we're waiting on?
Yep.
Alright. Was he resetting?
I don't know. I just texted him waiting on you. It kicked him. It said it kicked him out of the party and the race. Yeah, he restarted his router. Yeah, I think he's missed. He hasn't missed many races this season, if any. uh,
Him and what do you call it? Corey both have 6 wins.
Remake it fresh just so that way, since we're gonna have to do the pace lap anyways. Yeah. That way we don't have it sitting here paused. If we sit here with it paused, it's gonna end up going to shit.
So as of right now, guys, since we're having some technical difficulties, Corey stands first in with points with 2,059. Okay. Dan driving the and Corey's driving the 33. Dan driving the 54 with 6 wins, tied with Corey in wins, has 2,046 points. He's second on the board. Faze is Malico, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Malico sits third in points, driving a 17 truck with 2 wins, sitting at a total of 2,025 points. Addy driving the 02 with 2 wins, same as Malico, has 2,019 points. Miz in 5th place, driving the 45 machine, stands at 2,010. Devin, driving the 44 truck, is tied with Miz with 2,010 points. Pratman with 1 win stands at 2,009 points, driving the 88 truck. Scooby driving the 15 truck stands at 2,007 points. Freak driving the 52 machine stands at 2,002 points. Bud driving the 13 machine stands at 2,002 points.
You are a Snickers.
Wait, so the other people behind underneath the line are the ones in there too as well, right?
Yeah. Yeah, they're out.
With
They're under
Barnett's in the 34 machine in 11th place, underneath the line, underneath the cutoff line at a 2,001 points. Dak Fu driving the 68 machine, in 12th place, still under the line at 2,000 points. Grizzly driving the 16 machine in last in points with 2,000 points.
There's still other people in
Question.
points.
Huh?
That's not last in points.
Well, no, not last in points, but last in the playoffs points that I see.
Yeah, you said last in points.
Sorry, last in the playoff points in 13th place. Alright? 13th place.
You mean last in playoff.
Yeah, last in playoff. I'm sorry.
texted him, I really gotta get rolling, so he needed to restart. We restarted. Yeah, I'm sending out the invites. I'm not
So,
8:30 at this point.
so Sticky, Emerson,
Yes, sir.
question for you both. So,
What's poppin'?
we know, okay, we know Grizzly stands in 13th place in points, okay? Now, say all of a sudden, he wins tonight. That'll bring him up to third in points.
It'll put him first going into the playoffs because wins automatically go to the next round.
Oh yeah, that's true, and he'll go into the next round. But let's see who goes into the next round here, though.
Alright, so let me know when timer's counting down and how much.
So, what's your thought on these points? On how do you think it can go?
So we've seen already this season, it's been a very dominant season, but between two drivers, Corey and Dan, they have been absolutely obliterating the rest of the field. Alright, we have a very good feeling about these two going far into these playoffs with some success. Both of these guys very fast. But, again, there's still 11 other drivers that can get in there and spoil the party. Malenko right there in third, sitting at 2 wins, along with Addy. Prattman also has won this season. And again, it is a win and you're in. We got some wild cards in the playoffs. We have Watkins Glen coming up, and anybody could win that, you know? We have Grizzly down at the bottom of the standings, but that is not representative on how he races.
No, it's not. So
It'll be interesting to see going forward.
my question to you is: do you see Spooby winning tonight?
No.
Hey, anybody that starts that race has a chance.
That is true. That is true.
Alright.
Everybody that starts tonight's race has a chance to win tonight. But
Re-invite him to the party just in case.
I would you say that this is more of a tire track, or would you
This is-
say it's a fuel
This is
mile?
a mile and a half. What have we seen out of the last couple mile and a half races we've had?
High lane,
Perfect.
High fuel mileage races.
but they also run on the high line. Though, is the question: is they gonna run on the high line tonight?
On the power cord?
Nah, not even close. Well, not as much. This track is kind of narrow, so pretty much any lane that's not the bottom could be the high lane, to be fair.
Alright, we'll do like 65, 70 pace speed.
Alright.
Broadcasters, 5 seconds.
Thank you, 5. Tell me when y'all are loading in.
Alright, jump in. Alright. Well, send you my phone and power cord?
Points changer.
Jump in.
Yeah, join.
Alright.
Pace lap, everyone get lined up.
Alright, let's try this again. YouTube, Facebook Live, and Twitch. Welcome to NASCAR Heat 4. We're here for the Wholemade Veedverks Gunman Truck Series race here at Chigocoland Speedway. It's race number 1 of round number 1 here in the Gunman Truck Series playoffs. Let's get to it. If you're watching the stream just there, we did have the playoff grid showing up on our streams. So I hope you were able to get a good look at this point standings there for a few moments. Corey and Dan coming in 6 wins apiece. Malenko Addy 2 wins apiece. Prattman has 1. Everybody else kind of fighting it in on points. We're going on a pace lap here to kind of get into our starting positions, which we will be able to see the starting grid as they grid up.
Okay then.
Oh, they're both still racing. I can. Let's get a call going. I want to get through the starting lineup.
It looks like we have Aiden in first, driving the 27 Louisiana hot sauce machine. Right next to him, seems like Grizzly driving the 16 machine. Followed behind them is the 34, and they are green flag racing.
We are green, heading our way to turn number one. We have 16 laps on our hands here.
And just Grizzly and Aiden just took off like a bullet.
Aiden's really going to be a factor in the playoffs, I think.
Aiden will really be a factor, except that he's not in the playoffs.
Yeah, but he still can screw with the people that are in it.
He can be a playoff spoiler, correct?
Yeah, that's what I was meaning.
He can stop her from getting wins.
So, what I was saying right before we went to racing here, Grizzly sat 13th on the playoff standings. Well, look at him, sitting second right now. The 13th place in the standings was not indicative of how he ran. It's indicative of how many races he made. And he's here to race now, looking for the race lead, looking to the outside of the 27. He's going to try to get an arc on the corner, try to get to his inside.
He's going to try to catch that draft.
Yep, this is a high downforce.
Looking for the inside.
A high draft track, and a lot of fuel mileage comes into play with that.
And Grizzly took
clear
first place
to the lead from the inside lane. That's going to be the story of today. You can work that outside lane, but it's just so much harder to get a complete pass off on that outside. You see all these drivers fighting for those innermost two lanes. One driver out on the outside lane, but everybody else is on the inside.
Yes, exactly.
Grid race leader right now. Looks like it is day done for the 44 of Devon.
Uh-oh. Car blew a motor. It looks like here comes the 27 coming back for the race lead.
Aiden trying to get the lead back. He will clear Grizzly. How about the 34 of Randall, though? Making his way up to the front, battling for the race lead.
The second and third place, both are below the line. Cutoff line.
Yeah, make sure that's clear. Below the line, there is a line on the racetrack. But you are correct, they are both below the cutoff line. And these two, they're making up a lot of points should they finish. Oh, the 17 gets put hard into the wall, and a lot of trucks are out. Looks like this will not be an official attempt at the race. We're going to get one final attempt at this race. Connection issues have plagued us today.
Oh, 27 around. What is going on?
We're making a new lobby.
Oh, okay. I was so lost. I was watching, like, what did the 27
I thought you heard me say we're making a new lobby.
Oh, I didn't hear it. I was just watching and watched the 27 just spin it and smoke the wall. That's a first.
No, I don't really like starting. I never really have. Huh? I can pull off. No, it's the way the lobbies have been. I don't want to risk it happening. Who took over at the park? Alright, make sure we get Devin and Miz back in there. Race interviews until after everything's done. All of
Okay, that works.
yeah. Try to save some time.
Yeah, I'm trying to make a race after this, but I mean, I don't have to. It's just a test race, but.
Yeah. Yeah, Devin did say. You guys should have invites to jump for Pratt to jump back in the party. Jump. Pratt sent invites to rejoin the party.
I do like being able to put up the playoff grid on the broadcast. That is pretty nice. No order? Alright, how much time on the lobby? How much time on the lobby? Or are you still getting people in?
Time?
It
Who are we
is.
inviting?
It is private.
Who are we inviting?
No one.
Oh. Who are we missing? Who are we missing?
10 seconds. Alright, ready to rock.
I can put some more shake on it like I usually do.
Jump in.
Cook it.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Put some more on it.
Jump in, boys, jump in. Alright, let's try this one again.
Take
Hello,
500.
YouTube, Facebook Live, and Twitch. Welcome back. Well, I believe this is the third time we are trying to get this going, but this is our final attempt at getting this going. We are going with or without people at this point.
Oof.
This is very tough situation to, you know, start off the playoffs with, but nonetheless, we're all in it together. We're gonna get through this. Here we go, getting ready to go. We're going on green. And looks like Spooby is the lobby host, so he will have the provisional pole position. Green flag in the air. We have a 17 lap on our hands for stage number 1. Let's get to it, boys. You had a good look at the playoff grid, and as you were saying in our previous attempt at this broadcast, Aiden will be a great playoff spoiler, as he's been very dominant, at least on Tuesday nights, and very fast, able to impact these playoff drivers. Right now, the highest running playoff driver right now is actually Randall, who's battling Malenko. He has Malenko to his inside, battling for the third position as Aiden goes to the race lead from the inside of Spooby. Malenko now takes the lead of... No, Spooby is the leader of the playoff drivers. Malenko looking to change that to the inside of the 15. Now you are, as the 15 has cleared, or the 15 has been cleared by several trucks. Look at Dan, 6-time winner on the season, and he's looking to make that number even bigger.
Corey is also a 6-time winner.
He is, but he's not up here. He's in the middle of the pack, actually. But anyway, Aiden's gap to the pack was pretty large for what it was on lap number 3, but Malenko looking to close that gap using some of that slipstream. Dan's not going to work too hard against Malenko this early in the race, as they all want to try to catch that 27 truck, unless Dan feels he's faster. And here comes Randall as well. So 3 playoff drivers looking to catch this 27 truck and shake some things up here early. Remember, stage wins give you 1 playoff point, which can become very valuable as you move later and later into the playoffs.
That can be the difference between making or not, is the 1 point too.
Right. So there's 13 drivers. The bottom 3 will not make it into round number 2. As you alluded to earlier, Randall is one of those drivers in the bottom 3 heading into the playoffs. We're trying to change that outlook right now. And a pretty good run for Randall as it is. You know, a nice top 3 position, and can have a shot here at second place. A huge run up the inside. Dan also in tow. So Aiden continues to gap these guys as Randall up into the second position, as I have already said. Now trying to fend off the 54 of Dan, who he's brought up there. And Randall actually starting to gap Dan a little bit. Somebody else entering the mix. How about that third sir joining us up front? He wants to get down and dirty up here. But at the very bottom of the drivers that are into the next round, sat 10th in the playoff standings. Up here in 4th position. How about Corey working his way to Malenko? That's the battle for 5th. Corey and Malenko go. I'm sorry, no, it's the battle for 5th as Corey's catching Spooby, not Malenko. Wasn't a shot at you. Thought Malenko was in the 15, I guess.
You were also in the 15 last week too.
I was. Didn't do a good job in the truck race, but decent in the Xfinity race for that 74 car, and I never got to see how it would have been in the Cup race. Anyway, the 27 of Aiden has had a huge moment, dropping fast. That has given the lead to the 34 of Randall, and how about the 54 of Dan? Right now sitting at 6 wins on the season. Why not take the lead, threaten the 7th? Dan now clear to the race lead, seeing what he can do. The top 5 trucks nose to tail. So let's take a look at the top 5 right now. We have Dan leading, Randall sat 2nd, Bud 3rd, Spooby in 4th, Corey in 5th.
Did you just say Spooby in 4th?
Did I also just say Randall in 2nd and Bud in 3rd? What a wacky top 5 we've got. But these drivers, it's playoff time and it's time to play. These drivers, they are stepping it up when it matters most. Here comes Spooby with a run on Bud for 3rd. Piling on the pressure. Spooby drafting up to the tailgate. What is he gonna do? Just gonna follow suit. Corey peeking down low as well as he watches this battle. So the benefit to Corey and Dan sitting at 6 wins on the regular season thus far, well, on the regular season, they enter the playoffs with a huge playoff point gap as we have 5 laps to go in stage number 1. They enter this playoff run with a large cushion and elimination. Though is still a threat, not as much of a threat for those two, as they have a good cushion to lean back on if they have a bad race or two. Oh, 2 is something else, but you know, they can afford a couple mistakes. Not many if they want to take a serious shot at the championship, but Corey mixing it up with Spooby and Bud. 4 laps to go here in stage number 1. Spooby cleared to 3rd. Bud 4th, Corey 5th, and now Devin joining this battle here. And he's in 6th place. Corey pushing that 13 truck. How about 3 wide? Maybe no. Off of turn number 4, Corey peeking down low, trying to get 4th. 3 laps to go in stage number 1. Spooby, Bud, now Corey takes a 3 wide for 3rd. The 34 of Randall pitting. This is the battle for 2nd. Bud clear to 2nd. Corey to 3rd. Here comes Devin looking for 4. 3 wide for 3rd once again. Pit road is closed with 2 laps to go. Can these guys make it? Dan driving off in the distance. Corey trying to get up to the 3rd position. One lap to go here in stage number 1. Who's gonna make it? The 54 is wiggling. He's wiggling big time. Is he out?
I think so. He seems to be slowing down a lot.
He's slowing down. He's staying to the bottom. Now here's the battle for the lead. It's Bud and Corey. Win stage 1. Devin's up here as well.
Ooh.
Corey down low. Bud up high. Side by side. 2 to start finish line. And it's going to be Bud winning.
Oh my God.
Stage number 1
That was
here
close.
in Chicago.
I thought he was
How
going to
about
smoke the 52.
Bud with a playoff point? That 52, a freak had it coming for him. And how about this? Entering the final driver in an advancing position for round number 2. He gets himself a stage victory here for stage number 1. Corey comes home second in stage 1, followed by Devin, Addy, and Spooby. Talk about coming here to play here in the playoffs. Don't write Bud off just because he doesn't have 6 wins on the season.
Anything's possible. Matt Crafton won the championship with no wins. So anything's
But Matt
possible.
Crafton's also a very talented Truck Series driver, winning 2 championships before that.
Wait, did he really?
Yes, Matt
Yeah. I
never
Crafton is
knew
a
that.
3-time champion. He is a very, well, dominance another word, but he's a very good Truck Series driver.
Is there a truck driver out there that has just won no races and actually won the championship?
Matt
Matt
Craft.
Crafton.
Yeah, we just said that. It was
Green
last
flag
year.
in the air for stage number 2. Make sure you go to Veedverks.com and use promo code VCOS for discounts on CBD-based products and needs. Of a 14-lapper here in stage number 2. Bud trying to clear Corey for the race lead. I don't know if Corey's ever had to race Bud this hard. Corey around the outside. Bud trying to hold it down low, though. Corey, can he get the run off the corner? Contact favorite back. Addy and Devin, the 16 of Grizzly.
Yeah.
Big wreck on the front
Whoa.
straightaway.
Big wreck on the
Several
front
trucks
stretch.
around. Grizzly and Addy, that's definitely gonna bring out a magic C word. Or is it?
Wow.
Caution on the speedway. Corey right now with the lead, but can Bud get it back? He's gonna drive it down into turn 3. Can he get his fender under his quarter panel? Spooby's here in third. Side by side to the start finish line once again, but Bud's in the grass. And it's Corey over Bud and Spooby. Barely.
Wait, Scooby got
But-
second?
Spooby got third. Spooby got third.
Okay, okay. I thought he got third. I wasn't 100% sure about how you said that.
Corey or Devin. Or Corey and Devin. O2. So, with our exclusive coverage, due to our quarantine, we've been able to give you some of the official audio here in the race, so you get to hear our very own league owner get to communicate as
And
an
run out
official.
of gas and blow tires.
Well, we're not talking about that. We're just talking about the premium coverage we're offering for free. As you there, so as a broadcast, we don't have to announce the cars anymore. We have our own official radio, or admin
Yeah.
radio, being transmitted live on the
I
broadcast.
think that's helpful.
Very helpful. Also, because I just didn't want to mute him, but his voice was going to be shared.
I wonder why.
So here you go with pit stops complete. How about Malico taking a gamble to get to the race lead, taking 2 tires, and that's about all you need. How about behind him the 45 of Miz? Drivers doing anything they can to remain competitive in these playoffs, even though it's just race number 1. Malico seeking out track position. How about
Followed by
Corey?
the 45 is the 33 of Corey. Followed by Corey is the 15 of Spooby. And Bud.
The 13 of Bud, the 27 of
Bud.
Aiden, the 52 of Freak, the 34 of Randall, the 88 of Prattman. Looks like that'll be also the 44 of Devin is actually dropping back now. The 54 of Dan is back there. The 02 of Addy on his way up. The 16 of Grizzly. Several crashed trucks joining us. So there you go. With the admin radio transmitting on the broadcast, you get all the goodies on information. So getting ready to get back to racing. 10 laps to go here. Malenko, Miz, make up row number 1. Double M as they head into the go restart zone. Green flag back in the air.
Malenko
is clear to the race lead.
I wonder what kind of a gamble he took.
He took 2 tires, as what I just said about a minute ago, but Corey looking to the inside with those 4 fresh Goodyears. And clear to the race lead.
4 freshies work over anything.
For Mr. Feelgoods, here comes the 45 of Miz. He's feeling pretty good to be up here in second. So Corey gets the top 4 strung out. They're battling for 5th behind them. Malenko and Bud getting at it. Malenko just, I think, got forced up the track by the 13 of Bud. Bud is here to play. He's not taking it from anybody. But Bud sliding up. Here comes that 27 of Aiden. How about 3 wide for 3rd? Coming to the start-finish line. How about the 45 of Miz trying to close that gap to the 33 of Corey? Bud clear of the pack for 3rd with 7 laps to go here in stage number 2. Deep in the pack. Side by side from 4th on back. Addy Spooby, Prattman Malenko, Randall Dan, everybody's here. Addy trying to force it 3 wide on Bud and Aiden. How about 4 wide almost again? As Addy sends Prattman towards the outside wall. 5 laps to go here in stage number 2. Wow, wicked pack of trucks we've got. But Corey and Miz are gone. Aiden trying to clear up to 3rd. And the 0-2 of Addy. He was just at the back of this pack. Now he's in 4th, looking for 3rd from Aiden. Looking to the outside. A great run from the outside. 4 laps to go here at Chicagoland in stage number 2. Prattman up to 5th after nearly getting squeezed into that outside wall by Addy. Looking to the inside goes Prattman for 4th. Bud is still aggressive up here. Way down is Addy. Aiden trying to ride that outside to get some momentum on his side, but Addy's cleared up 3rd. Aiden with the slipstream and the run. Side by side, Prattman says, the hell with it, let's go 3 wide. Spooby hits the apron, slides up the track, allows Malenko to go right on by. Malenko getting a huge push from the 13 of Bud. Oh, Bud making contact, came down on somebody, wasn't entirely clear. That was 2 laps to go in stage number 2. The pit road is closed. Corey's running away with this one. Miz running away with second. But Addy, new and improved in the P number 3. 1 lap to go here in stage 2. And look at that mangled O2 truck. Down the back straightaway, starting to gap Prattman a little bit. Aiden clear as well. The battle's gonna be for 4th. As off of turn number 4, Corey's gonna win stage number 2 over Miz, Addy, and Prattman over Taco, barely as Taco goes wrecking across the line. Sorry, Aiden goes wrecking across the line, not Taco. My goodness. So that will be Corey, Miz, Addy, Prattman, and Aiden, your top 5 there in stage number 2. Make sure you go to Veedverks.com and use promo code VCOS for discounts on CBD-based products and needs.
Yeah, I feel like I have no commentating skills. Sometimes.
I'm just really into it tonight, man. I have been all over the mic.
No, it's not that. It's just the way you commentate. It feels like I have no commentating skills. Not like kicking a guy and it's good. We are green flag
here
stage 3.
For stage number 3, Corey and Miz getting at it with a 38 lapper here for stage number 3.
Now, what do you think can happen?
Going.
So, let's see. Let's retrack here real quick, just for a quick moment. See, Bud won stage 1. Corey won stage 2.
Here's the thing about stage 1. Let's look back at that one. That one was a 17 lapper. It was a 17 lap stage. 17 plus 17 is 34. These drivers are gonna have to push really hard on saving if they're gonna try to make it on one stop. Because that is 4 laps of gas they have to save with the 38 lap as they go 3 by 3 from 2nd to 7th.
Wow.
So yeah, these drivers are going to have to try really hard to save some fuel. But if you look at this back, nobody's saving any fuel. So Addy cleared the 2nd. Looks like that be Aiden cleared the 3rd, and Malenko trying to get cleared to 4th. He does so. Prattman and Bud going at it with Spooby as well. A lot of contact on the back straightaway. Freak making contact. Everybody keeps it straight. 4 wide down the back into turn number 3. Everybody trying to keep it straight. Redo. Up front, Addy has a good run on Corey. Here you go for the race lead once again. Can Addy in that mangled O2 truck. They'll drive it off deep into turn number 1 and get that good old-fashioned slide job complete on Corey. So Addy cleared to the race lead. He's here to make some indents into this playoff run. Corey, Aiden not in the playoffs at 3rd. Addy, don't forget about Addy. He has 2 wins in this regular season thus far. Tied for the 3rd most wins on the season. They go 3 wide, way further back for 5th. Malenko going 3 wide with Bud. And Spooby. Spooby clears Bud for 6th.
Addy's
Bud has a run right back. Addy is in the lead.
Yep, Addy's in the lead, but Addy is 4th in points with 119
well,
points.
That's what I just said.
Points.
That's what I've been saying. You don't look at him out of it yet. He has won 2 races in the regular season. And who says he can't win a third one? He can make some indents in this playoff run.
Well, my thing is if Addy wins tonight, Addy will be tied with points with Corey.
Well, you see, you can't say that because you also have to add 39 points to Corey's name. Plus, he got a stage win. Addy didn't.
Oh yeah, so they wouldn't be tied.
But the gap would be smaller. You are correct there.
Oh no, I mean, I was just doing that without counting Corey's points before.
Right. Well,
I mean,
Corey's
that's just counting Addy's points, not Corey's right away. They would be tied. But then once you add Corey's points, the gap would be smaller. Yes.
Right. I don't think
It's very difficult on how I said it. I know.
I get that. I don't think people needing to know one driver's points added is going to help them out in the big picture. But anyway, those two drivers are duking it out first and second on the track.
With
Addy's starting to gap Corey a little bit.
Eden's right behind them.
Oh, and around goes the 15 truck, and he got himself a good old speeding penalty hitting the pit road.
Ooh.
Wasn't trying to hit the pit road, but that is where he ended up. How about this battle for fourth? Malenko and Bud still going at it. And that really sucks for Swoopy. He was having a great run to the beginning of this playoff run. And that's one way to have it done all the way. Now obviously we can get some magic C words involved and it change everything, but at this rate it's not looking good. Oh, contact Malenko and Bud. Bud up to the apron. Bud's laying way up high. He puts Malenko in the wall. So Bud now up into the fourth position, trying to find his way up to that battle back up front. I'm sorry, Bud into the fifth position. Ratman's at fourth. Addy and Corey going back at it for the race lead. Addy up higher than Corey. Here comes Scooby off his unintentional pit road trip. About to go 2 laps down.
Well, I mean, if the magic C word comes out right now.
Right now, he'd be in a great position. But, I mean...
Not really, but he would.
But he'd be in a lot better position than what he is now.
Yep. But Spoob's got fresher tires than they do, so...
He does.
He might be able to keep one lap down, but...
Addy and Corey are very fast, man.
But that's an iffy, though. I mean, I'm just saying. You know what I mean? Alright.
26 laps to go here. Now back to the point. Drivers were running out of gas left and right in stage number 1. That was the 17 lapper. So 38 minus 17, give or take, that is going to be with 21 laps to go. These guys are going to have to pit for their first time if they have not been saving fuel. Pitting up with 21 laps to go with a 17 lap fuel tank isn't going to go over well. So once again, we are at a 1.5 mile racetrack and fuel mileage is back into the picture. Who can save the most fuel? Well, who can save 2 laps of fuel per stint? That is what we're asking. We're asking you to go 19 laps on a 17 lap fuel tank. Because 19 and 19, 38 laps will be quite the sight to see anybody try to make 19 laps. The top 3 just kind of riding it out nose to tail. I wouldn't be surprised if they were all trying to save. How about this battle for 5th? Devin gets up to the 5th position over Bud. Grizzly Bear as well. Drivers on pit road like Miz and Malenko and Randall, they are definitely going to make this a 2-stopper.
And here comes the race leaders. Top 3.
Yep, they're all coming. Addy had a little trouble getting the pit road, but he did get down there. Addy, Corey making contact, and Addy's missed pit road! Back onto the racetrack goes the O2! Oh, and that's gonna end his chances of winning this race without a magic C word.
Well, this O2 got in the pit road.
Yeah, but he lost the lead and 3 more spots.
That's true. So if he can make a really fast pit stop, you won't have to worry about that.
Yeah, it's not gonna happen. They're gonna be too far ahead of him. Unless he can try to save gas now, and these guys can't make it. The race off pit road, it's going to be Corey barely over Aiden. So here's an interesting little battle here as Malika and Bud have been battling all day. Malika will be going around Bud on the outside now, but Bud will have 1 lap fresher tires. And more importantly, 1 lap more fuel. How about the 54 of Dan? He's coming to pit road right now. Dan was your race leader, and I guess he still is technically. So Dan may have done something right here. There's 19 laps to go and he's making his pit stop. Now all he's got to do is save that exact amount of laps in this final stint. And Dan might have just won himself this race. It's going to be interesting to see. Obviously he's going to lose the lead here by quite a sizable margin, I think. Corey's our race leader once again.
Anything can win. Anything can happen.
Anything can happen. I think Dan is on a winning strategy here if he can keep it on the lead lap and keep it.
Spook can come back and win it. Spoopy can come back and win tonight's race.
Not without a caution. He needs a caution like right. He needs a caution right now because I think he's on the lead lap right now.
No faith in the Spook, do ya?
No, just knowing how racing works, he cannot win this race without a caution.
Well, how far back is he?
Well, he's on the lead lap, but he cannot make it to the end because of when he pitted.
Oh. Oh yeah, because now he made it a 2-stopper. But not by choice, though. Okay, so now I see why you say he would need the magic C-word. Okay.
But he needs it right now while he's still on the lead lap.
Yeah. I don't think that's gonna happen. I mean, it could happen, but I don't think it's gonna happen. But the question is who's gonna win it? Is it gonna be Corey?
That's what I'm saying.
Is it gonna be Aiden?
Corey and Aiden, they have speed. But I don't like when they pitted. Can they save 4 laps of gas while racing each other? Now I know Corey knows what he's doing. He obviously has 6 wins on the season. Dan also knows what he's doing. Dan also has 6 wins on the season.
Aiden has 3.
Right, Aiden can be playoff spoiler here. He can just say none of you guys are getting wins.
And he can knock down that 4th win. Hey, let's see if he can finish on top of Corey and them in wins. I think it's possible, but anything's possible though. I mean, You can go. There could be multiple ways this race can go. Right at this moment, there's multiple ways it can go. It's just like you never want to call a race early. You can never call a race early.
Never want to call the winner until they are off of turn 4.
Well, usually I call the winner the moment it starts because I'm like, all right, Corey's gonna win it. But then I'm like, oh no, it's Dan. And I'm like, oh wow.
Well, you shouldn't do that because
I'm just saying it in my head. I'm saying it in my head.
The
I'm
15
like, okay,
Scooby has had to
my
come
head
to pit
here.
road, so now I cannot see a viable way for Scooby to win this race.
Unless he gets the caution.
Well, now it's very hard, even with a caution.
That's true.
14 laps to go.
And the 27 of
Of
Aiden
Aiden,
come to pit road.
Well, he knows he can't make it to the end, so you have to pit now, you know? Corey's on pit road already. A lot of drivers actually making these pit stops with Scooby. But more importantly right now, the race leader is the 88 of Prattman. Prattman does have 1 win on the season. But he's coming to pit road right now.
No, yep. And it's going to relinquish the lead to the 44 of Devin.
That is a factual statement, but Prattman missed pit road! He's sitting crossways on the racetrack! Oh, he missed pit road big time! Still having to back up to try to make the cone. He just got into the commitment cone. My goodness, he missed it big time. So there goes any chance of Prattman winning this race without a caution.
Yep.
Devin is your race leader. He has Corey 1 lap down.
Ooh. Devin's in the playoffs too as well.
Yes, he is. He's definitely made a start. He's one of the higher drivers in the points without a win.
No, Miz is.
I said he's one of the higher.
Oh, I thought you said he was the highest without wins. I was like, no, he's not.
You have to listen better.
My ears are not in sync right now, right?
That is evident. Here comes Scooby working his way to the inside of the 44 to make him 1 lap down.
And here comes
And Corey
trying to
unlapping himself to the lead lap.
And he's now lapping Prattman again, and Devin's going to pit.
Devin heading to pit road.
Who does that relinquish the lead to?
Actually, Miz and Devin are tied for the highest driver in points without a win. So technically, that is a factual statement. So Devin right now, race leader. Bud is also coming to pit road. Grizzly is your race leader now in the 16 truck.
Ooh, okay.
Can he make it to the end? 9 laps to go.
Maybe.
Coming around, I believe 8 to go. Has Grizzly saved enough fuel? And don't look too soon, the 54 of Dan is there. So Grizzly continue to making laps here. 6 laps to go, I believe.
And the 16 truck coming to pit road.
Grizzly coming to pit road. I believe that is going to... Oh, that is Aiden going by. Devin
So Aiden.
unlapping himself, I think. No, Devin is actually sat third now.
So is Aiden our lead?
Nope. Aiden was a lap down.
Oh.
Grizzly's still our leader right now.
Wow. Okay.
I believe this is going to give it back to Corey. Corey is our race leader for sure. And Spooby is 1 lap down. It's coming around to 5 laps to go. Is this 33 of Corey? Huge margin. The truck behind him is that 15 of Spooby, not for position. Next car running, not even in the same frame as Corey. Well, you still got 5 laps. So 5 laps to go for Corey, coming around to 4 to go. Can Corey, well, Corey did pit, so Corey won't make it. Unless he, did take right amount of fuel. I think... Another great thing, I think the 54 of Dan right now was in 3rd.
Yeah, the 27 is in 2nd.
Alright, maybe the 44 of Devin sat 3rd. Dan 4th. But, Dan had a good strategy, but I don't think he had the speed for it.
You don't get playoff points for stage 2, do you?
You get playoff points for every stage.
Really?
Yeah, if you win the stage.
Oh. No, I mean like stage 3.
You get 5 for winning the race.
Oh, okay, so it's not 1 for winning, it's 5. Wait. So in total, you're earning...
You could earn 7 playoff points
7
a race,
total.
correct. Yes, you can earn 7 playoff points every race. Coke 600, you could earn...
Oh, yeah, but that's only because they have 4 stages.
That's what I'm saying.
Which I don't understand why there's 4 stages.
Because there is.
Because it's a longer race. So 2 laps to go for Corey. Huge gap. Nobody around.
Except for Spook.
And Prattman, but Prattman's about to go 1 down. Smoothie's 1 down. Nobody of importance around this 33 of Corey coming to the start-finish line. Last lap for Corey here at Chicagoland.
Wow.
What a dominant drive it has been. Corey did not win stage 1, but was it a photo finish with Bud? Stage 2 did go to Corey. Stage number 3. Well, coming through turns number 3 and turn number 4 for the 33 of Corey. For the 7th time this season, Corey will win here in the Wholemade Veedverks Gunman Truck Series here at Chicagoland.
That's...
Looks like Aiden will come home 2nd, with Devin 3rd, Miz sat 4th, Malenko 5th, Randall 6th, Grizzly 7th, Bud 8th, Addy 9th, Dan 10th, no, Prattman 10th, Dan 11th, how about Spooby sat 12th, Freak 13th. We're just gonna skip post race interviews, try to get the next one underway. It's gonna be like a 5-minute break and get going, or just go straight into quali. Alright. Alright, so we will get this stream going. We'll get another stream going once again for our Bandits race in just a few moments.